Hello, today is the final video on Minecraft Kingdoms. It is the finale. And we're at spawn, the place where it all started, as it's been a year, over a year. And yes, and let's start the tour of spawn. And I made an event sign, which is over here. Hello. So we've got an event sign over here. We've also got the main part where it all started, which is the fountain where we all stood July last year. And we've got the event space, which is empty, which I haven't had an event for a while. I've had a bit of a break. We've been working on the kingdom for a lot. I've got my wood shop, and we've got this shulker shop, shulkers galore. And I've got the leaderboard, and me and Jeremy plays with tied in the championship. If we go this way, we've got the flower shop made by you. We've got the Christmas shop, / Halloween shop, which I made. And then we've got the wool shop, which you have made too. And now we enter to the Mr. Monkey's Kingdom. There's no name, but it's called Mr. Monkey Kingdom. Okay, but you know what? This is the wall of entrance, and you see there's a way of getting in. You see, you go like this and you're in. Okay, simple as that. You just gotta open the trapdoor. Yeah, you go to under there you go. Now we're in, and now we're into the entrance, and here is the pumpkin farm, which is very, very useful, which I made a long time ago. And we've got so many pumpkins. We've got hundreds of pumpkins. That farm is working dreams. And then we've got the wool farm we made together in my kingdom as well. And you can see that we've got so much wool. We've got a chest underneath the other. So we've got so much wool everywhere. So yeah, they've been working hard, but I didn't fill up the shears because we had so much anyway. I don't think that was the point. So this is the wool farm, which took a long time to do. And then we've got the horse stables where Harriet over here and Harrietta are over here. Yeah, Harrietta and Harriet. And here's this stone farm, which works very nicely. Except for there is a missing slab, but you know what? You don't notice. It's just a style thing. And always a creeper. It's alright. And then we've got the excuse me, don't interrupt my tour. Get out of here. Right, anyways, as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, we've got the farms either side of the hillside up to the village, which I made. I can see there's also a windmill over here. So, and obviously there's lots of forests. Okay, and from the back of the windmill, actually the windmill actually has a function. I forgot about that. They actually had a function to the windmill. So, come over here. You come inside. This is where we have the bone meal machine. I've got loads of bone meal in here. I've got loads of... I did have a lot of wheat. I used a lot of it. And, we of course got the market, which I spent a long time. Each thing is quite full. Each barrel, too. So we've got loads of stuff in there. And most of the bread went in this bread stand over here. We've got some bread. And, you know, got some bread in here, and we've got logs. Then we've got apples, and we've got wood planks, of course, and we've got meats over here, and yeah, that is the market. And as you can clearly see, we've got the well in the middle of the village, where the whole center of the village is. Central points, which is in the center, and below is the well. It has a bell in it as well. And I've also got down here, this way, more houses, loads of houses. I can see over here, we've got where villagers would be. They're moving in while the series ends. They're moving in, you know, so it's also alright. They just take their time to move in, you know, and we can still end the series because it's fine because nobody cares. So that's where the librarians. That's where the librarians would live, and over here is the other house where the Fletchers would live. Okay, so now we've got the blacksmith over here, which I think looks quite cool. I can come into here, where it is completely decorational, nothing really functions. But you know what, it's fine, it looks cool, that's the idea. And then we've got a building on the other side, which I've not updated. But you can see over here, we've got a cartographers, so got the village map over here. That's the old village map. This is the new one. This is when the castle was not here, but this is just a village map anyway. This is just a village, you know. It's not the castle. It's mainly on the village. You see, it doesn't matter. It's on the village, and this is where the cartographers would live. And yeah, then the rest of it's just kind of houses in this area. It's just houses with no real 100% purpose. Just. And when we do go into our castle, we're going to go to sleep though, because it is night time. You know, you can have a look around because you can see all the houses, but you can see inside. I just spent a lot of work on the inside. You can see a glimpse of my castle from here, as well, and the forest. But you know, it's a sneak peek. Don't go in it yet. And that is basically the village. Just lots of buildings on a hill. Now we go to the main event, the castle, the one and only thing which you spend most of the series on. Not the most too. It's the castle over 100 blocks tall is the measurement. Why are you going in right now? You missed my bridge. You missed the bridge. You haven't seen the bridge. No, yeah, mate. And there's a forest around the castle which I spent a lot of planting. I planted all the forest around the castle here. Yeah, I had to fill in all the empty land. And now we go on in. You already had a sneak peek already. And here is the castle courtyard. And don't go in the main castle yet. See all the trees. And it's so I spent a lot of work on this project. And more trees. And a very small footpath. I didn't really think about that. But you know, it's fine. There's 4 entrances to /exit. And you can see it on 4 sides. I can see this stuff. And also got a big tree here, which I made. And now we come. Yep, I made it. And now we're going to come to the main event. Coming in, it's a diamond beacon that I spent like 10 hours doing. About 10 hours of work in total. And you see, I've decorated the place. And I've decorated the place a little bit as well. Because, you know, we've got I've blacked out the parts which would lead to places. Just for, they would lead to huge places, but I don't just overdo it, you know, for now. And, yeah. And here is the stairs, which leads to the part which I did decorate and did a bit of time on. And it's this part here, which is my bedroom. That is the tour, but there is obviously a lot more upstairs, but we'll be able to come outside to see the full view of the castle itself, and we can fly around and have a look. But for now, let's just head downstairs. And obviously, this diamond beacon spent 10 hours or so probably doing. It's about 5 hours straight. I did finish it since the last episode. But you know what? It's definitely worth it because it looks cool and it's big flex. And now we can come out here and have a look. Here we go. This is what the castle does look like. I found there's a good viewing point on top of this house here. You see kind of this scale of the project. I see the beacon beam comes right through the top of it. I can have a little fly around. See all my flags, the monkey flags. I've got plenty of rockets, so I can see on all angles. The roof took the longest part, I've got to say. The roof was a pretty difficult task. So you can now go into here And now it's another portal where you don't go in because it's not a good idea, but it looks cool. And then oh, that was bad. I didn't take off. That was quite embarrassing. But and then there is my cows over here and the axolotls in my axolotl farm in here. Yeah, my original thing I made on episode 1. It does not fit the style. I'm not sure why I did that, but you know what, it's fine. But you know what? It's been there since episode 1, so it's fine. And there's my other emerald beacon which I've got here, which was my original beacon. Yeah, I've got one in the mines and stuff. So I've got quite a few stuff. And that is my kingdom. Now we can go to Rebecca's Creations kingdom.
Okay, so this is the upstairs bit where the mayor sleeps, I guess. So we've got a little bed here. Oh, I just set a respawn point back, so it's fine. Anyways, so that's that. And then if you go up here, we have the wizard tower. It also has another secret bedroom. I'm inside your head. I can't see where I'm going. Ah, there we go.
Yeah, that's cool.
So the wizard of the town lives here. All the little books. And potion.
Yay. And then
that's really cool.
Again, which is great.
And then, so we've done this row, haven't we? We've done the farmer and the book one. Have we done all the ones in this area, actually? No, we haven't done the church.
Then we've got the church.
Yes.
Over here.
The church is quite cool.
We can pray.
We can pray for stuff.
Of course.
And there's also gravestones. There's very importantly gravestones.
Oh yeah, there's so many gravestones. It looks fantastic.
I've already reserved one.
Oh, that's great. That's always what we wanted to do, isn't it?
Alright, anyways, we're gonna go on the left side of my place. So we're going to go to the horses first. Oh, also, this is my fountain. By the way. This is like my little, this is kind of attached to my park, so it's kind of like a whole thing. This whole strip's like a little park area. Wow. We have my horse stable. No, don't go, There you go, you would come through the fence. Oh, it's a gate. Oh, you buffoon. Doesn't matter, I'll just show from the outside.
Oh, baby so horse. Hello, baby horse.
I have, it's not very much of a baby now, is it?
So we've got a baby horse, so it's going good to not be a baby.
No, but remember me and you named the baby horse when it was a baby.
Yeah.
There's quite a lot of little horses here, which is quite nice.
Hello, Bruno.
Oh, don't let him come out.
I think we shouldn't talk about Bruno. I think we should talk about him.
Exactly. Hey, Bruno, my favourite guy. We don't talk about Bruno. No.
He seems a bit angry sometimes. Oh no. And we've got Benny over here, I found. He almost came out, but I think
oops. Oh!
Come out. What? And he's gone.
They're getting back in!
Gone.
Oh my gosh, guys, look, I now have my emerald beacon, which is super cool. Love it. A lot of effort, a bit of teamwork, but it turned out really well. We've got pink one, which is really nice. And then we've got a little village down here. Yeah. And this has a lot of little houses for little people, which is pretty cool. A lot of people can live here, which is quite nice. And then this all leads to the grand thing, which is the castle.
Castle.
Mine has a full interior. In this side castle, we have a kitchen. And up here, we have the spare bedroom for guests.
Yay.
Pretty cool. Little guest bed. Mine's quite medieval, I feel, but it's quite cool. And then if we go through here, well, we've got a living room here. This is the bit down here. And then if we go over here, we have the grand bedroom for the person in charge of this castle. Whoa!
Yeah, going to bed.
Yes, we are. We are going to bed. Okay, fabulous. So yeah, it's quite cool. They're the only person in town with carpets. They're the only ones that can afford it. Yeah, but here, guys, is the ladder to the attic, which is pretty cool.
The roof, it's not an attic.
Well, yeah, roof. The attic ladder to the roof, which is pretty cool.
And it looks quite cool, you know. And that is the tour. That's the tours of our kingdoms. And this is officially Minecraft Kingdom Tours. That's it. Kingdoms is done.
Yeah, this is the final tower, which is pretty crazy.
So, we managed to complete this series in just over a year, which is quite crazy.
Definitely.
And, it's been lots of fun projects to get done. And on my second channel, I'll be doing a Creative World tour, because I've done lots of stuff in my Creative World, because I also plan stuff before I do it. And I'll be doing a full tour on that. And yeah, we have to see for the next series what's going to come. As there's one in the works, but it'll still be quite a while till then. So have a little break after this huge project we've been doing for a while.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Guys, thanks so much for watching Kingdoms, and if you want to like and subscribe, I'll see you soon.